Hello and welcome to Spooning with me, Mark Wogan. As ever, I'm here at the Mount Street restaurant in London's Mayfair, and Jamie Shears, the executive chef, has been cooking up a storm downstairs for my two very special guests today. Yes, we've got two people for you this week. One of them is phenomenal on a board, and the other one is phenomenal on the boards. This week I have Aimee Fuller and Katya Jones. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey.
Have you been spooned by two ladies?
You're not my first duo, but however, you're certainly the most formidable.
Okay, I like that.
Well,
Thank you.
because you two have this friendship that has developed, which seems to be based on a shared love of scaring the granny out of yourselves. I mean, the stuff that I've seen you two doing together online is terrifying.
Well,
I mean, what? So you met wakeboarding.
but also, we talk about it a lot. It's funny how that's the first thing that comes out of everyone's mouth when they talk about us. It's, oh, you two crazy, you're wild, you just want to risk your lives. It literally can't be further away from the truth.
It's quite funny, really, because obviously I'm quite comfortable in a variety of extreme environments. Katya has an incredible body awareness. So when you put
I
the
thought you were gonna say
two,
body full stop, but okay.
Yeah.
Body awareness is fine.
you've got a very good bod as well. But the two kind of go hand in hand. So to others, it might look crazy, but it's very much risk assessed. And I would never put myself or Katya in a position, whether it be on a motorbike, on a surfboard, on a snowboard, where I felt out of control. So it's quite cash.
But also, I think the reason why we do it, we're not adrenaline junkies or anything. We don't chase the high. It's nothing
bloody
about
looks
that.
like
No,
it.
exactly, and that's the perception you get on social media, etc. I don't know, we just like trying new things. We just live life, and also we're bloody single. What else is there to do?
Now listen, I've got so much food here today because you comprehensively answered your question.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I did.
It was
I'm a teacher's pet.
well, sometimes guests give one-word answers. You guys went into proper detail, which enables us to create a proper menu of things for you.
So excited, I can't tell you.
Now, I've got various things down here that you said you love. So I'm going to go down here. This is your one here, Aimee.
I'm actually so nervous.
No, look.
Oh,
I've got a full English for you.
Wow,
Oh,
amazing.
Now, tell us about that, because you're based in Belfast, or you were for a time, and you love an Ulster fry. Now, that's a Mayfair fry you've got there.
Wow,
Well, this
never
is
had that.
this is
Brilliant.
seriously elite. So I would say since
Do you know what that is?
that's black pudding,
You like all that kind of stuff.
that's hash brown. See, actually things have changed quite drastically since I used to eat this. So this was my dream meal every Sunday. My nan always made the best fry, and I'm talking every single part of it was fried, including the bread. And the highlight was the bread and the hash browns and the chipolata sausages.
Because one of the things you said you loved was one of these.
Oh no!
Shut up. Yeah, but it's got to be boiled and cooked.
Yeah, no, but I mean, they take for hours. I didn't
my
have the
God.
time to cook the
Right.
thing.
So when I go home for New Year's, I have sent you a video of them.
Yeah.
My mum always cooks for us pig trotters.
I love a pig trotter.
Pig trotters, mate. So you boil them for
He's
hours.
looking horrified.
Look at the little hairs. No, the best part are actually the toes.
Yeah.
But it's the sauce. So mum, I know.
So traumatised.
Why are you so traumatized?
Well, no, it's just like I couldn't eat it. No way. Like,
You've never tried. So you can't.
I mean,
okay.
I'm
I
not
have
saying
a
eat
thing
that, because it
about-
needs hours and hours of cooking and
needs some
preparation to
good
make it
cooking.
edible.
So we, like you say, we're really good friends, right? And we spend a lot of time together because we're single. I have a thing for fussy eaters. It actually winds me up a little bit.
I'm the same.
But you've never seen me being wound up by you being picky.
no,
I've just
because
accepted her for who she is. but I don't like. So we would be eating.
To a level, I'm guessing.
Hang on,
There. It was
is
like
this a
I've
therapy
accepted her for who
session?
she
Is this
is.
a therapy session? But I feel like this is a good environment for me to get it off my chest so you don't do it again. What I don't like is when people don't like something and they go, "Oh, it's disgusting."
But they've
How
never
would you
tried
eat
it.
that whilst I'm putting it in my mouth. I think it's disrespectful.
Now, you both have a interesting history with porridge. Right? So
I
when
love
you,
porridge.
but when you first started out,
I'm sorry.
I love that story where you went to Austria with
Yeah.
150 quid in your pocket
Yeah.
and didn't know where you were going to stay, what you were going to do. Somebody sort of took you under their wing, and then you entered a competition, you won it. But prior to that, you were living and competing on porridge.
Oh, I love porridge. Still, isn't that crazy that I still love it?
Well, yeah. Whereas you had childhood trauma around porridge,
genuinely have
which was, and I've tried to replicate that, which is to let the porridge go cold for you. So there you
I'd
go.
eat it cold.
Well, there you go.
Whack a bit
There's
of
some
peanut
porridge.
butter on top of it, and you're away.
So we've got a little bit
I
pots
will
of
finish
instant
these.
porridge
I will
there.
finish these.
It's
I-
an
I-
interesting combination,
Well,
that
okay.
the oysters and porridge.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. We are in Mayfair. You've just given us top tier
I
food,
know.
and it's just gone to Quaker Oats. Are you joking?
Look, as
they're
you
not
and I
even
discussed,
mixed properly.
because what the listeners won't know is that you and I yesterday we did your podcast, which
did.
is the Monday Mile,
Yes.
which was great fun, and we talked a lot about balance. And you know, I like that balance between sort of high end and slightly, well, quite frankly, ghetto.
I love that. Even
It's
now.
like that whole trend at the moment of fried chicken and champagne.
Oh, is there?
Have you not?
We
you
hate
not done the
both.
whole fried
I
chicken
don't,
and
I
champagne?
don't like fried chicken. No, I don't like it. Destroys the chicken.
Look, it's well. I mean, you gave.
This is quite nice.
But look at that. I mean, it's not bad, is it?
It's not bad, but it's not dry enough. So when I was little,
Johnny, could you dry her porridge? for us a
Literally.
bit more, please?
Let me get
Miss,
the hair
Miss
dryer
Jones's,
out.
Miss Jones's porridge is not dry
no,
enough.
what I'm
This
saying
is
is,
actually so nice.
when I was little, I really did not like porridge, and my dad used to make me sit in the kitchen until I finished it, but literally for hours until it got crusty, like dry, like this. And I'd still have to.
You could
and-
turn the bowl upside down and it wouldn't come
yeah,
out.
and that literally used to make me like want to puke. I remember that feeling.
But now you chow down.
Yeah,
on
I
some.
like it.
I call it Raj. So like you can have executive Raj. So when I used to snowboard,
Yeah.
porridge, Raj.
Oh, she has all these squares.
So executive Raj is when you jazz it up a bit. That's
Just plain porridge.
that's basic.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like raspberries, nut butter, you know, and you line it all up, the bananas, and that would be like the ultimate fuel for a day on the hill.
Well, yeah, because you want a slow release carbohydrate.
You do.
When you're what do you eat when you're doing strictly? What do you eat? Does your diet change during that period?
No. If anything, I'll probably eat more because of the physical activity. But I don't know all these things. Oh, what releases? I don't follow. I'm not a food. I don't have good nutritional knowledge. I never looked into it. I just learned it by listening to people. And if you listen to everybody, there's too much information.
gets
They all,
confusing.
and they contradict each other. So, I was a vegetarian for a few years. Well, I'm coming back now to eating fish and chicken.
Why is that?
I realised there was enough protein in what.
I know why.
Well,
I
go
know
on,
why.
You know why.
Well, it's not for me to say like the main reason why, but one of the reasons was Katya hates waste, which is incredible.
And
she is a person of the planet. So I order a half chicken, one of my favourite things, but I won't eat the skin and I won't eat all the fatty
the rest
bits.
of it, just the breast.
You mean the bits that taste?
Exactly. Thank you.
So it started with me constantly ordering half chickens.
Why would
And
you
then in the end, Katya wouldn't order like a main as such. She'd order a load of sides. And we now share a half chicken. She takes the leg and the wing, and all of the skin.
and the carcass.
Yeah, and she literally will like
I'm
gnaw.
the same though.
Like
That's
I've
food.
never seen anybody eat bones. She literally will chow
That's
down.
But that's the Korean side of you, isn't it? That
100%.
bit where it's like nothing goes
No.
to waste. You eat.
Me and mum will fight. Me and my mum would fight for the bones. If someone's eating fish, let's say, or trotter, we're waiting for them to finish it so we can like suck
I mean, fish
the bones
don't
dry.
they? But
The
I mean,
head.
oh no! You see,
head
I like
is
a fish
really
or a
good.
prawn
She
head.
didn't
How do you
eat
feel
the
about a
eye.
prawn head?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
No, I
So
love
that's
all
why I
that.
started eating it, but I didn't gain. I knew I wasn't gaining enough protein. Do you remember that one? Yeah, I was so thin you could touch me and I would just go, like the bruises would just pop
was
up
all
all over my
bruised.
body.
But was that because you were training so hard and not eating properly, or what was that?
No protein. So,
Right.
and I wasn't replacing it with plant-based protein.
No.
You know, the chickpeas, and it's too much effort. You know, you kind of end up eating a bit one-sided food, I'd say. So I started introducing the leftovers. Aimee Fuller's chicken.
Aimee scraps.
And I was like-
saw me back to a healthy
Yeah, but I
diet.
felt the benefits of it. So slowly, and the fish is so good.
And
for
now
the
she will
brain.
actually order a half chicken or actual chicken. And as a friend, it's like, yes, this is good.
Because I genuinely needed it. Yeah.
But you know, you both perform or have performed at a very, very high level. When you were competing, was nutrition and diet a big part of
Yeah,
it then?
incredibly important, and something that I was really interested in as well. You know, when you're sort of working towards a goal such as the Olympics, you put everything into it. So I didn't drink for a year, and I ate probably on the verge of eating too clean.
What do you mean too clean?
Just not straying over the other side of having the odd treat. So everything was, you know, I'd have a big bowl of porridge, my eggs, and then lunch would be sweet potato and fish, and then dinner would be, you know, just like greens and chicken. But I very rarely strayed. No skin.
And rice.
You know, I didn't really ever eat anything sweet, so it was very, very bland, and I did that for a long, long period of time.
And was that fairly similar eating amongst all the competitors? Everybody?
No, for sure not. Like, some of my mates would chow down on pizza after an event, and I literally didn't touch anything like that.
Is that because you believed an athlete should be?
Yeah,
eating that?
I believed that I should be eating a certain way. And I do believe, performance-wise, I was the strongest and fittest, obviously, that I'd ever been. I was like a lean, mean little fighting machine. But I think it was unattainable. And I'd say now I've found a better balance with finding the good nutrition in food, but also having a slice of pizza and some chips or whatever.
Burger.
Yeah, burger. But that's my vice now, like the ultimate burger. And that's when I'd eat the bacon.
Because the burger you talked about was this one, which is a Wagyu burger in a bao bun. Where do they serve
I
that?
even managed to get Katya to eat one of those, and she wouldn't normally eat beef.
Where
or
do they
obviously-
serve this? Where do you have this extraordinary burger?
So I wait every year. I've done this 3 years on the trot. It's an annual trip to Mykonos, which may include some island hopping and scooter driving. But we go to this restaurant called Katya Jones. It's a sushi restaurant, one of my favourites.
Well, it's Japanese, hence the bao bun.
So it is a Wagyu beef burger in a fried bao bun with cheese, bacon, and chipotle mayo. My new favourite thing. Did you rate it?
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
It's elite. Have you got me one of those? as
No,
well?
I haven't. No.
That's why I came, Mark.
Yeah,
I mean, well, look,
That's
you know,
why I put it on the form.
our budget doesn't stretch to, private jetting in a burger from Mykonos. But
Oh, no way. That looks insane.
so this is home slice pizza, which I've got a little something.
Do you have a connection to Home Slice?
Yeah, but I don't like to talk about it. But yes, I do.
We need
It
more
is. It
space
is.
for that.
It is London's finest pizza.
I did hear it was the best pizza in the world.
It is. It is the best pizza. In the world.
I've got a pizza connoisseur here.
I know.
Somebody who rates.
Hold on, don't go
A
shifting.
Domino's.
Don't go shifting my set around you.
Mark, are you aware of how this lady rates Domino's?
I know.
Which is
whereas
really disappointing.
with the greatest of respect to the worldwide success of Domino's, it is savoury cake, it is not pizza.
Is it?
Yes. That, in that box there, that is what pizza should be. So there is a home slice, 20-inch margherita. Right? Now explain to me, because there's a bit of a Strictly ritual with you
There
and
is.
pizza. Tell us about that.
It has become a ritual that I'm looking forward to. Even now, I'm getting excited. Every Saturday, obviously the days are very long, the filming days are long. I could be in the makeup chair at like 7 a.m. Full hair and makeup by like 9. Rehearsal day. The show doesn't go on air till 6:37, so we're done like 11. Then there's extra filming. So what happens is the production orders hundreds of Domino's pizzas for
I'm gonna
everybody.
have to have a word with Claudia and Tess.
It's only on Saturday, right? But the type that they order, I don't like. 'Cause I don't like the regular crust, thick crust. I like.
Well, like I say, cake.
Domino's, crispy, 4 cheese, size medium.
They don't do 4 cheese in Domino's.
Oh.
Oh.
But normally you order like with loads of cheese.
The margarita, yeah.
But you
But
see-
She likes the
What
most
I like-
basic version.
so I rush home after having hopefully successful performance. Order one on the way because it takes about that time for me to get home, and it arrives hot, thin and crispy. Oh, and I put the show on because I obviously haven't seen it because I was in it. I watch the whole show and eat my pizza, dipping into a garlic sauce. Oh, I love it.
Now, it's interesting. Do you like watching yourself dance?
Yes.
Because she's so good.
Well,
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
no,
because
absolutely.
I analyse and criticise so I can do better next time.
Well, I mean, but that's because it is such a precise discipline, the dancing and all the different things. And, you know, there's been talk recently about how you train somebody. I mean, my wife was a professional dancer.
And
for
how
many
does she
years.
train you?
No, she doesn't train me. We have terrible trouble when we're dancing together because she's always trying to lead.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, you
But
know,
do you want to lead?
I want to lead. Of course I want to lead. You know, because I'm a control freak. But you know, she was saying about, you know, with all the recent controversy over, you know, over the show and all that kind of thing. She goes, when she was learning to dance, people weren't nice about it. It wasn't that thing of, you know, oh, would you please get up on the balls of your feet a bit more? You know,
Yes,
there's no
but,
time to do that.
We are talking about two different things. We're talking about training to become the best in the world, which I did turn out to be. So yes, we had some rigorous training, like any
Yeah, but I mean,
athlete
was
would.
your experience of training the same? And not everybody's always very
And then the
nice
other
about
side.
training you or coaching you to
Well-
get you to where you need to be.
The thing is, it's like you don't always want to go off a 30-meter icy jump in snow and wind.
Right.
That's tough. It's hardcore. And nobody can really make you do it because there's danger on the line. So only you can make yourself do it to a degree. Someone can egg you on, but at the same time, when there's such a high risk of injury, it's only down to you. So it's slightly different.
So what I want to bring it back to, so we're talking about two different things. High performance training for the Olympics or for the World Championships, and somebody who's a beginner just wants to enjoy the process. So they're two completely different things, and you can't compare them to each other at all.
No, and I agree with that. And I think that, but you know, still at the end of the day, with the show, people are competing, and I think it's very difficult as a professional to let go of that competitor in you.
But it's not about me.
No, I know, I understand that. But I
I'm
think,
not there to win, and I'm not. They're not my tool to win the show. My celebrity.
but do you think that differs amongst that you obviously have a more simpatico approach, and do you think that differs amongst the?
I absolutely cannot talk on others' behalf.
No, of course.
I only know my rehearsal room, and you've been coached.
We
by
all
me.
want to be in her rehearsal
You've
room,
been
don't we?
coached by me.
I've been to the rehearsal room. It's incredibly warm and friendly and conducive environment.
The
to
only way, like
learning.
Aimee is a really good example of somebody who is not just I tell you, you do it. Yeah. She learns very differently from anybody I've ever, had to teach dance. And my only way to get somebody, and I had 8 celebrities so far, and all of them learn differently, is to encourage them to do more, right? By telling them that's not good or that's worse, you can't do it. The only thing, you just want to stop, don't you, if something doesn't go right and you keep pressing. They just want to stop. My job is to want them to come back to the rehearsal, want them to do it again. Oh, can't wait for tomorrow. That's my job. And the only way of doing it is by finding what works for them,
Yeah, no, and I think it is important about finding that point where people will excel. And as the coach, it's how do you bring that out of them? But I think, when you're talking, like we were talking about, when you're at that elite level, sometimes there isn't necessarily a patience there.
No, but Amy's absolutely right. Nobody but yourself, unless you decided, I want to lose weight. Everybody probably was telling you need to lose weight, you need to do this, until you decided.
Yes, that I was definitively overnourished, and I was so overweight you needed a bicycle to get on my good side, that it was time.
But it's you that made that choice.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And in anything, unless you decide, if you cannot persuade
But even when I was
then-
training with that guy, and I trained with a guy called Reed, who was phenomenal, a guy called Reed Stafford. He was brilliant, and he was so precise about the training, but it wasn't necessarily gentle. It was like, no, move there, don't do that, you're doing this, but what he did was he trained me for 8 months, completely changed my body, and never ever gave me an injury.
But you kept coming back.
Oh yeah, definitely. I kept
Exactly,
coming back.
because you wanted to.
It's the chameleon effect as well. A good coach will adapt to the student. So for me, for example, if Katya was to teach me to dance, if she was to be harsh on me, I'd walk away. For me, that doesn't work. Your trainer,
But also
wouldn't
harsh,
work.
one thing for one person, another thing for the other person.
Yeah, so everybody's different. So a good coach has the ability to adapt and give their student what they need.
Do you have any special kind of, like, if you're interviewing somebody or you meet your first your celebrity for the first time, do you have any special tricks that you've learned that you just go, right, if I do that, I'll be able to see how I'm going to be able to bring the best out in them, or connect with them quickly?
Authenticity is everything for me. When I joined the show in 2016, I came straight off the competitive career. I've never done TV.
Where you were world champion, and
multiple times.
Three times.
3 times world champion. I mean, in terms of elite, you were there.
Yes, but also that means you're tunnel visioned on that one goal, right? So I wasn't media trained. I didn't know what I was getting into. I just knew I loved dance. That's all I knew. And when I started my first year with Ed Balls, I didn't know who Ed was, which worked in my favour as well, because I just took him for the face value. I met Ed, the brilliant, talented, intelligent, smart, funny man that, we connected with so well. And I said to myself, I remember on that first year, I said, no matter what, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm just going to stay true to myself, because this is the safe zone and I don't need to pretend. I don't need to, play the role. Just be yourself, and it will make everything easier. And if it goes well, it goes well. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But at least you stay true to yourself. And I would like to say that up until this moment, that's what I did. And that's why this job is not hard, or it's not a role that I play. I'm me, and I do what I love. I absolutely love teaching people to dance. It's my genuine passion. Like, I get so much out of seeing them, go from nothing to then suddenly we're doing Viennese waltz together, on holiday. And
On a plane
and off the plane afterwards, in the circle, not just a straight line. And the reward of it is so fulfilling for me. I genuinely love it. I love creating. I love creating numbers around people, and that's from curiosity. Like Aimee said, I love finding out what they are about. Without that, there wouldn't be a journey. There wouldn't be the numbers that suit that person. I'm open, I'm curious, and I love learning. I absolutely love learning about people, learning about from people, learning about topics. Like, you know, I'm such a geek. Like, I always read or listen to something. Oh, hey, I've read that. I've heard this. I don't know. LBC is awesome. So she gets in a car. For God's sake, LBC, turn it off.
Is she doing an impression of you there?
Oh,
Well, she went slightly. She went sort of slightly cockney.
yeah, mate. Have you heard, mate?
We've got to that point in proceedings now.
Oh no.
I've got the blindfolds here,
They
and
look
I
like
thought
boobs.
seeing they do, but they're eyelash friendly. They're from our friends
Look
at
like
friends
your
at.
favourite bra.
Yeah,
Leopard
that she made me bin because she was embarrassed because I kept wearing it all the time.
These are for you to keep because our lovely friends at Smug give us these.
Thank you, Smug.
I love leopard
And
print.
this, I thought,
we keep
you know,
them?
Yep, they're yours. I thought, seeing as you are a couple of wildcats, bit of that, and we are.
I'm
just
literally
going to
just going to
move.
sit like this with
I'm
my
going
arms
to move
crossed.
this
I
out the
worry
way.
for Amy.
So I'm going to feed you both a spoon. All right.
Mate, I'll hold your hand. Don't worry. We've got this.
I'm scared.
We've got this. It's okay. You can spit it out. That's all.
You
Don't
can
think
spit it
about
out.
it. Yes.
You've got.
Have we got a plate?
Right.
to-
Lean forward a bit, Amy. I haven't got arms that long. Here we go. There we go. What flavours are we getting there? What textures?
Oh, custard.
Oh,
custard.
she's not.
Is it custard?
How's that going down, Amy? What
Lovely.
flavours have you got?
Like vanilla custard.
It's vanilla.
Yeah.
It's vanilla
Cream.
ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
How is it?
But what else? What else was with it?
Aniseed.
No.
All right, blindfolds off. Tell us about aniseed.
What's there aniseed?
Yeah, I tasted it at the start. It was. I love how
She's literally gripping so hard.
It's okay. I can let go now. So, aniseed is one of these things that people put in drinks
Yeah.
on nights out.
Is that right?
Do you not remember when we were in Mykonos and I almost spat shot back at the man that gave it to me?
Sambuca.
Oh, Sambuca. But that's hardcore aniseed.
But
That was lovely. Was that not lovely and gentle?
for some reason, people put it in food, and aniseed, fennel, all
What,
of
like
these
licorice and stuff?
things are just like destroy the taste.
But
of
how
stuff.
bad was that? Because my whole thing is about changing opinions. So
But you've been very gentle and kind there.
Yeah.
So I did notice it straight away. That's why it took a little while, but it was manageable. I'm going to say it was
So it's like
manageable.
good teacher, gently introducing things.
Yes.
So
So
good, Mark.
you didn't blow my brains out with it, but normally when there's aniseed in a salad, sometimes they put like aniseed.
Little sprinkles of
Oh,
well, fennel or
Yeah.
or tarragon
Yeah.
or that kind of thing.
repulsive. Not eating it, not touching it, or I'm going to sit and pick
see.
every little seed out.
Yeah.
But I'd eat it afterwards once the seeds are gone.
Right. But I mean, that was just what we did there, or what Jamie did there was just a bit of vanilla ice cream with just a star anise syrup over the top.
And it's lovely. That's
Are you impressed at my ability to pick it up?
Oh, no. I think look. The thing is,
I
people
didn't
will
pick it up
notice
at all,
stuff.
'Cause
She
you
didn't
don't
pick it
like-
up at all.
you don't like it.
But you don't.
I mean,
like aniseed.
no, you do like
No. I like. The only thing I don't like is the celery
Celery.
and black licorice. Those sweets
Yeah.
that are full. Oh, and not that I don't like. I'd still eat it and be like, oh, it's lovely. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
because you don't.
choose it.
You're like me. You don't have anything that you don't really not eat.
Not a single thing in the planet.
Which, given the fact that you two are such good mates, and you've got quite a few things that are off the menu,
Yeah.
and as we've established, it seems to annoy her.
No, I think I've made it very clear.
No,
Well, 'cause-
I think your wording in how you explained it earlier, it made it look like you found it extremely annoying that I didn't like stuff.
I did, but I said I've accepted it.
Look, all right, look, let's not fall out.
Here comes the family
I
domestic.
said it multiple times. I've accepted it, and as I always have your back. We have established that, but it does annoy me when people are picky.
People, not me.
No.
It did at the start.
But luckily, your glittering personality overshone that for
Yeah, of course.
you, see. Because it is
It's about
time.
the hooves.
It is. less about the fools, if you don't mind. It's time for you to put your blindfolds back on. For your final spoon.
Mark, have you been to the restaurant where it's pitch black? The Dans Le Noir?
I have.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I think it's a good experience.
I wouldn't do it again, but it's an interesting experience.
Katya's told me I should go on my own.
That's not very nice. Right, so I've got your final spoon here.
Can I say, you do stick it really far into the mouth.
If you'll excuse the terminology. Yeah.
Get it
Here we go.
straight
So
in the gob there.
lean forward, please.
Is it at the same time this is happening?
Go on. Lean forward.
Yes.
Well, what's wrong with that? Hold on a second. What's wrong with that? Go on, spit it out then. Take your blindfold off. Take your blindfold off. Take your blindfold off and spit it out.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Where are you getting mushrooms from?
No?
Oh, that's gone in. That's gone in with the. There we go. That's right. So that's gone down terribly with Aimee.
Can I see? Oh, it's something fish.
Yeah. So that is ceviche of Cornish sea bass with their special strawberries and cream sort of dressing, and then topped with caviar. I mean, that's a.
It was the caviar I didn't like.
Really?
Yeah, because I like the sea bass, grand, but
Well, hold on. You left the sea bass on the spoon. Do you want to try that?
yeah, I'll have that.
Go on.
Go on.
There we go.
I think it's having your eyes closed.
Because you both said you love fish,
Yeah, I do.
I love
right?
fish.
So we just gave you a really classy fish dish
With
there.
black caviar. Is that real caviar?
Yeah.
I'm yet to understand
It's
caviar.
Mayfair. It's Mayfair, dear. It's Mayfair. It's
Well,
only
I
real
come from
caviar.
Russia.
That's a real shame. I've destroyed the porridge because I just spat it in there, and I really wanted to eat the cold porridge.
Well, hold on.
I've got
We've
mine,
we've
that's
got we've
mine.
got Katya's down here.
Brilliant.
She's going to take the she's going to take the trotter home. You can take the cold porridge
I'll
home.
tell you what, I'm going to take the pizza home.
You can take the pizza home. But listen, guys, I wanted to say thank you for, in particular, you being so brave.
Yes, very brave.
But coming along, taking on the spoons, and talking us through your sort of life in food. It's been a pleasure having you here. You'll be able to see Katya taking another celebrity through their paces in the not too distant future. And of course, you can catch Aimee with her Monday Mile podcast, which is fantastic. There's an episode coming up soon with some old bloke wandering around a wood if you want to watch that. This podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. I want to say a massive thank you to Jamie and the team here at the Mount Street Restaurant. And until next time, stay beautiful.